Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you are okay and everything is okay. We will start our lesson. Now, what we are going to study today is about transferring of design. Okay, how important a transferring of design in order to make a beautiful and fancy embroidery. Okay, embroidery, it is the craft of decorating fabric or other materials using a needle to apply a thread or yarn. Embroidery may also incorporate other materials such as pearls, beads, quills, and sequins. As I said last time, embroidery is an embroidery done manually. It is the art patronized by many 400 years ago. It is not about the good design of your embroidery, but also the message that you want to express to the people. When we say design, is the most important factor when making an embroidery because design is what will set you to achieve your goal and help you garner the emotion or feeling from others. In short, bad design makes for bad embroidery product. Okay, hindi lang sapat na maganda yung design na ginawa mo. Dapat maipakita mo rin dito kung ano ba yung nais mong iparating. Okay? Next, transferring embroidery. Transferring embroidery patterns to the fabric doesn't have to be difficult at all times. Hindi naman mahirap ang pagta-transfer ng design, but it depends on the person making the design, okay? But there are a variety of methods to choose from. The texture and thickness and the color of your fabric will often dictate which transfer method you use, as well as the materials you may have on hand. There are methods of transferring design appropriate for the fabric to be used. So, if you are going to make your design, you should know which method you will choose. Okay? You should also consider the type of the fabric, the texture, and the color that you will use in order for you to make a beautiful and orderly embroidery. Okay? Next, we have several ways of transferring designs on fabric. Among these are ironing, tracing, and stamping. The first one is a hot iron transfer. Okay, meron tayong steps by step um, procedure dito. Okay, hot iron transfer. Some designs sold in craft stores are printed on thin transfer sheets. These are also called hot iron transfers. The easiest among the three methods. Kung tinatamad ka na gumawa ng sarili mong design, maaari kang makabili ng ready-made na design na nakalagay na sa thin transfer sheets or thin transfer paper. Okay? To use a hot iron transfer, first remove the excess paper around the design. Place the design on the fabric, then pin at the corners in order for the design not to move. Okay? So that it does not move. Okay? Para hindi siya gumalaw-galaw kapag ita-transfer mo na siya. In order for you to make your design properly. Okay? Make sure your flat iron is at low setting before pressing it over an area of the design for a few seconds. Um, do not set your iron to the maximum level. Why? Because there is a tendency to burn or break your design. Okay, and then lift the iron, then move it to another area of the design. Okay, nang sa ganon, ma-occupy niya lahat yung design para ma-transfer lahat ng design mo dun sa fabric or sa cloth na kung ano man yung gagamitin mo. Okay? Remember not to glide the iron over the design as this can ruin the design. Never touch the iron to the design itself. Why? Because there is a chance that your design can distort or damage. Okay, I will show you a video of hot iron transfer. Okay, credit to the owner of this video.
Another handy product from So Easy is the hot iron transfer pencil. Now, the way that this one here works is you would choose your design and trace it onto tissue paper. Then what you do is you place the tissue paper right side down onto your fabric and set your iron to a hot temperature and give it a good press. So going backwards and forwards a few times, making sure that you're pressing evenly over your design. And you can just stop and have a little peek underneath. Yep, and that has worked. So you can see there's my design there. Now make sure that if you're using this for hand embroidery that you do cover your transfer lines, and also if it's for applique placement, make sure that the lines are covered because this is a permanent marking. So there you go. Now please visit us online at soeasy.com and you can send us your feedback and view other quilting and craft products, demonstrations that we have in the So Easy range.
Okay, let's move on to tracing method. As you can see, meron siyang step-by-step procedure na kailangan sundan para makapag-produce tayo or makagawa tayo ng design. Okay, tracing method, designs may also be transferred using a tracing wheel and preferably dressmaker's carbon paper. However, when no carbon paper of this type is available, ordinary carbon paper may be used. Tracing wheel is a tool for transferring design, right? What about carbon paper? Carbon paper, it is used for tracing designs. Okay, the steps in this method are as follows. Number 1, place your design right side up on your fabric, then pin at the corners. Like what I've said earlier, so that it does not move. Okay, slowly insert the carbon paper or dressmaker's carbon side down between the design and fabric. Ito yung tela, ito yung design, pagpapatungin mo yan. Okay? And then, lalagyan mo na siya ng pin sa 4 corners para hindi na siya gumagalaw. Okay? And then, papasok mo doon yung carbon paper sa pagitan ng tela at ng design. At yun na yung pagtitrace mo ng or doon ka nagagawa ng design mo. Magtitrace ka na ng design mo. Okay, using a tracing wheel, go over the lines of the design. Kapag tapos ka na, you may also use a pencil or any sharp or pointed instrument to trace the design. Okay, pencil, ball pen, and so on and so forth. Kung ano man yung gusto mong gamitin sa pag-trace mo ng design. Okay, I will show you a video of tracing method. Okay, credit to the owner of this video. And last one, stamping. As you can see, meron na naman siyang step-by-step procedure na kailangan sundan upang makagawa tayo or mai-transfer natin yung design natin. Okay? Stamping, in transferring designs by stamping, you will need soft-absorbent cloth, indigo, kerosene or petroleum, sheets of newspaper, your perforated design, and the fabric on which you want to stamp your design. Ito yung mga bagay na kinakailangan natin para mai-transfer natin yung design natin. A perforated pattern of your design is made by pricking holes along the lines of the design. Bakit kailangan may pricking holes? Bakit kailangan merong butas? Ito kasi yung kakailanganin mo para mai-transfer mo yung design mo. Okay? The steps in this method are as follows. Form the soft absorbent cloth into ball. Okay? Yung tela mo, i-form mo yun ng bilog. Yun yung gagamitin mo sa pag-transfer mo ng design. Okay? Mix 1 part indigo and 1/2 parts kerosene or petroleum to make a smooth thin paste. This will be your bluing mixture. Itong paste na ito, kapag na-form na yon, kapag napaghalo mo na siya, yun yung gagamitin mo sa pag-transfer ng design. Okay? Spread sheet of newspaper on a flat surface. Lay the fabric on the newspapers. Be sure the warp and woof threads of the fabric are aligned. Kahit kailangan may dyaryo. Nang sa ganon, hindi siya pumalat or hindi maging makalat dun sa kung saan ka mang magtatrabaho. Okay? Lay the perforated pattern smooth side up on the part of the fabric where the design is to be placed. Pin the corners of the design. Okay, ito na. Ilalagay mo na yung design mo or yung pattern mo dun sa fabric. And then, ipipin mo siya dun sa 4 na corners. Nang sa ganon, hindi siya gumagalaw. Okay, dip the ball of cloth in gluing mixture. Rub the ball of cloth over the design in one stroke or direction only. Yung na-form mong ball, gamit yung cloth, isasawsaw muna siya dun sa gluing mixture. Okay, dun sa paste. Yun yung gagamitin mo sa pagta-transfer ng iyong design. Okay? And then, to check if the design had been correctly transferred, lift one corner of the pattern carefully. Okay, kapag tapos na yon, titignan mo siya or i-check mo siya kung tama ba yung ginawa mo. Okay, when the design has been successfully transferred, remove the perforated pattern using a small amount of kerosene. Clear the design of unwanted imprints, and then air dry your finished work. Kapag katapos nun, syempre, aalisin mo yan yung pattern dun sa fabric. Kung merong man design na hindi nalagyan, pwede mong gamitin yung ball para lagyan yon. Okay? Pagkatapos nyon, papatuyuin mo na yung fabric mo, yung cloth mo. Okay? I have here a sample video of stamping. Okay?
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go,
Okay, the last part of our lesson is all about following good working habits. What are those? Number one, have clean sewing bags with complete sewing tools. Why? In order for you to make your job easily. Okay. Number two, wash your hand before working. In order to what? To remove the dirt. Okay. Assemble all needed materials. Nang sa ganon, madali na lang sa'yo para makagawa ng design, makapag-transfer ng design. Okay. Clip or tie your hair while working so you can see your work clearly. Pero kung lalaki ka, maaaring hindi na, di ba? Pero kung babae ka, kailangan mong itali yung buhok mo para hindi siya sagabal sa iyong pagtatrabaho, okay? Use the appropriate needle for the right kind of cloth. Katulad ng sinabi ko dati, kailangan kung gaano kakapal or kanipis yung gagamitin mong tela, ganun din kakapal o kanipis yung gagamitin mong karayom. Okay? Nang sa ganon, appropriate siya, suitable siya. Okay? Put your scraps of cloth and thread in a plastic bag. Okay? Para hindi siya pakalat-kalat. Okay? Use embroidery scissors in cutting thread, not your teeth. Kasi kapag ginamit mo yung ngipin mo sa pagkat ng sinulid, hindi siya appropriate. Pangit siya kumbaga. Okay? An elbow length of thread is appropriate to use for easier sewing. Okay, mas maganda kasi yon kesa sa maikli lang. Okay? Work with your hands and not with your lips. What does it mean? Kapag nagtatrabaho tayo, dapat trabaho lang. Huwag na tayong maraming satsat pa. Huwag tayong nakikipagkwentuhan. Okay? Dapat trabaho lang. Nang sa ganon, mabilis natin matapos yung ating trabaho. Follow the step-by-step procedure. Nang sa ganon, magawa natin siya ng tama at maayos. Okay? Fold correctly and keep your fabric in place in plastic after working each day. Nang sa ganon, alam mo kung saan mo siya kukunin kapag kinakailangan mo siya ulit. Okay? At saka para hindi siya pakalat-kalat. Okay? And last one, clean your working area before leaving the room. Siyempre, para hindi makalat, para sa susunod na magtatrabaho ka, komportable ka. Okay? Next. That's all for today. And pagkatapos ng ating lesson, pagkatapos yung sinagutan ang ating module, gagawa na kayo ng embroidery product, ng sarili nyong design, ng sarili nyong embroidery. Okay? Nandito yung mga materials na inyong kakailanganin. Andito rin yung mga procedure, yung step-by-step procedure na dapat nating sundan para magawa natin siya ng tama at maayos. Okay? Thank you for listening, guys. I hope you learned something from our lesson.